Hello students. Today I'm here to teach mathematics for grade 7 students. Before I begin my topic, I would like to sum up few points and introduce my topic. Students, observe this and think about what this is called in mathematical term. A line or an arrow or a line segment? No, this is called a ray. Ray is a line with a start point but no end point. It goes to infinity. Here we have ray 1 and ray 2. When these two rays join or meet together, they form an angle. An angle is a figure formed by two rays called the sides of the angle, sharing a common endpoint called the vertex of the angle. Furthermore, we get different types of angles like the zero angle. The measure of the zero angle is 0 degree. Next is the acute angle, an angle greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. Then we have the right angle, an angle of 90 degree. Next is the obtuse angle, an angle greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. Then we have the straight angle which measures 180 degree. Next is the reflex angle, the angle which is greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. And finally, an angle which completes one whole round and comes back to its original position, that is the full or complete angle which measures 360 degree. In other words, angle is a space between two rays or surfaces where the rays meet and we get different forms of angles. So likewise, when we have two angles together, we call it as pairs of angles. So today, I am going to talk about angles and pairs of angles. Before learning new concept about pairs of angles, let's revise what has been done earlier. Here an angle is given. So, to name the angle, we can name the angle as angle ABC or angle CBA. And the vertex or the point where the rays join together is point B. Then the name of the arms are ray BA and ray BC. And finally, the names of points marked on its arms are point A, point B, and point C. Now let's learn two things more about angles. I have divided my topic into parts. In my first part, I want you all to observe this wall clock carefully. The time shows 10 past 10. Now students, we have two hands on the clock. One is the hour hand and the other is the minute hand, which forms an angle. Between these two hands of the clock or arms of an angle, we can see there is a number 11, number 12 and 1. These numbers which are between the angle or between the arms of the angle or inside the arms of an angle are called interior of an angle, while the numbers which are outside the hour hand and minute hand, that is the number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are called exterior of an angle, and the numbers which are on the hour hand and minute hand, that is number 10 and 2, are the points that are on the arms of an angle. Check this example. We have angle BOA. In this angle BOA, point P is inside the angle. So, point P is called an interior of an angle BOA, while point R and point Q are on the outside. So, point R and point Q are called exterior of angle BOA, and the points which are on the angle BOA are point B, point O and point A. Students, as we have interior and exterior angle, similarly there are two kinds of people who are introvert and extrovert. So, we all should have a combo of both in our life and learn to deal with all situations. Now, let's see one sum based on interior and exterior angle. This is an angle given, that is angle PQR. Now we have to note down the points which form the interior of an angle. So, point N, point M, point T and point O are on the points which are not on the arms of the angle but are in the inside of an angle, which are in the interior of an angle. In the similar figure, note the points which are in the exterior of an angle. So, point G, point D, point S and point E are neither on the arms of an angle nor in its interior, but these are the points which are in the exterior of the angle. And finally, in the similar figure, note down the points which are on the arms of the angle. So they are point P, point Q and point R. Then in the second part, I have bought a yummy pizza for y'all. But before having it, check this pizza carefully. Someone has cut two pieces of this pizza, and these two pieces have a one side which is shared and it has a common vertex which forms two angles. So, when we have two angles which have a common vertex, a common arm, and separate interiors are said to be adjacent angles. I repeat once again, two angles with a common vertex, a common arm, and separate interiors are called adjacent angles. Now look at these angles. Ray OB is a common arm of angle COB and angle BOA, while O is their common vertex, and these arms do not have a single common point in the interior. So, we can call these as neighboring angles or adjacent angles. In particular, check this angle BMD. First, it has a ray MQ, which is a common arm of angle BMQ and angle QMD. Second, M is their common vertex. And third, it has separate interiors. And so angle BMQ and angle QMD are adjacent angles. That is, they form a pair of adjacent angles. Let's name the pairs of adjacent angles in the figures shown. We have to write all possible pairs of adjacent angles which satisfy all three conditions. Which are the three conditions? First, it should have a common arm. Second, a common vertex. And third, separate interiors to form an adjacent angle. So, in the first example, we have the first pair as angle ANB and angle CNB, which has NB as the common arm, N as the common vertex, and angle ANB and angle CNB have separate interiors. Second pair of adjacent angles are angle ANB and angle ANC, which has AN as common arm, N as the common vertex, and angle ANB and angle ANC have separate interiors. And the third one is angle CNB and angle ANC, which has CN as the common arm, N as the common vertex, and angle CNB and angle ANC have separate interiors. Similarly, in the next figure, we have angle RTS, angle PQR, and angle PQT. In angle RTS, we have an arm RT, which is not a common arm for angle PQR and angle PQT. So, we cannot consider angle RTS. So now we'll check angle PQR and angle PQT. PQ is the common arm for angle PQR and angle PQT, and point Q is the common vertex for both these angles, and angle PQR and angle PQT have separate interiors. So, angle PQR and angle PQT are adjacent angles in this example.